that off, Steve.
All right. Are we ready? All right, good morning. First of all, thank you all for being here, members of the press, members of the Northeast Spa Pool Association, and friends, constituents. Today we're joined here at this beautiful home in Huntington Bay by County Executive Steve Malone and members of the Long Island Pool and Spa Association, Mike Trueheart and Carl Chaikin. And we are very excited to be able to announce a new comprehensive pool safety and consumer protection initiative. First of all, I'd like to thank County Executive Malone for his presence and his partnership and leadership today. And I also want to mention my co-sponsors in the legislature, Tom Muratori and Lynn Noack. Anyone who owns a spa or pool knows just how much of a financial investment and potential liability their spa or pool can be. Here at this beautiful home with the backdrop of a pool with children swimming, I am proud to be able to announce the implementation and new comprehensive pool safety and consumer protection program. This initiative will help to further professionalize the pool and spa industry by requiring minimum standards for those seeking to do installation and maintenance for residential customers. It also penalizes those unscrupulous businesses seeking to take advantage of the residential pool customers. At this time, I'd like to introduce County Executive Steve Malone. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
No problem. Thank you very much. It is great to be here, and what a time to be talking about pools. The weather that we've had in the last few days, I think everybody's either been in the pool or been thinking about being in the pool. In fact, I'd like to be in the pool right now, actually. But it is great to be here. I want to thank Andrew and Jen Levinson, our host here today. And most importantly, I want to thank Doc Spencer, our legislator, for his leadership on this issue and for helping to pass, sponsoring this common sense legislation which protects the health and safety and property of homeowners and residents and kids, most importantly. Make sure they're safe. And what this represents, I think, is a great model for how we should be operating in government, which is a partnership between industry and government to come up with common sense regulations that help protect the safety and the health and welfare of constituents. So this legislation makes perfect sense, and I'm proud to be here today with the sponsor, Legislator Spencer, to sign this bill. And with this signing, we know, working with the industry, that that people, as they're enjoying their pools in the summertime, will be safer, and that's a very important thing for us to be doing. Thank you.
At this time, Mike Trueheart, who is the current president of the Long Island Pool and Spa Association, has a remark.
Thank you.
Big guy.
We've been working very hard on this for 2 or 3 years now. We've passed it in Nassau County, and we're extremely pleased that Suffolk County has now adopted this licensing initiative. Thanks to these gentlemen here. It's a win-win for everybody, the consumers, and also the pool companies and the employees. So thank you, everybody who was involved.
Thank you. Good job.
Also, Carl Chaikin, who is the incoming president.
Incoming.
Northeast Pool and Spa Association. Just want to comment that there was a lot of work done to make this happen, not only on a local level with all these folks over here from Long Island Pool and Spa Association, including myself, and we can name them between John Lochran and Andy Levinson, Karen Pinto, Kevin Vivante, Greg McFadden, Bill Hanley, and Bill Renter, along with tons of other guys and women helping out to do this. This was a national initiative. There are those of us, John Lochran and myself especially, that are on councils and committees across the country with the Association of Pool and Spa Professionals and the Northeast Spa and Pool Association that have been creating the education and the certification programs for years, that have been up in the state of Connecticut, for instance, and now Long Island is the second in our region to follow suit with actually what we feel is a much stronger and better initiative. I want to thank Legislator Spencer for all his hard work and everything that he's done to make it happen, and Executive Malone for coming out here today and supporting this initiative. All we can say is that literally from Long Island right through the rest of the country, everybody's watching what we do here, and they're all looking to adopt a similar plan. So thanks to everybody for all the hard work that we put in.
The resolution that County Executive Malone is signing today creates a registry for pool maintenance businesses to be up and running within a year. Any person who operates a pool maintenance business in the County of Suffolk shall obtain a certificate of registration from the Department of Labor and Licensing, which is valid for 2 years. The law establishes minimal education requirements and minimal experience requirements. So at this time, we are going to go over here to the table, and County Executive Malone will sign the legislation, and then I'll give a few wrap-up remarks and take questions. Is there a question now?
Yeah. What exactly does the law say? Is it about adding chemicals? Is it about construction? What are the safety features built into this law?
Sure. Currently, right now, with our electricians, with our plumbers, there is a contractor's license that's required. This is very technical work, but there's no such standard for pools. It's kind of like a loophole. Where in pools, you have electrical systems, you have chemicals, you also have plumbing. And so someone that's coming to service a pool is adding chemicals, and then children are jumping in that pool. So if they don't know the appropriate chemicals to add, if they haven't had the experience, that can lead to harm. Now, pools have changed, technology has changed over the last 30 years, and these are industry leaders that have set forth standards, practice standards. And what this legislation does just recognizes those industry standards that have been put in place. Electrocutions obviously are possible if pools are improperly grounded, and with plumbing, we talk about improperly covered suction systems or regulated suction systems where children can get trapped underneath the water or even eviscerated. So this is really important stuff, and it covers both ends. One legislation covers the maintenance. The other piece of legislation covers the construction and building. So hopefully that clears it up. And it requires a certification, and in that certification, it doesn't create a high level, but what's nice is that this is a situation where the industry came to us, so we're not imposing over-regulation. It allows there to be a standard. It protects our consumers, and it puts everyone on the same page.
Are these contractors already licensed in the county?
Currently, there may be plumbers and electricians and things that are licensed, but as far as with the county, there is no.
There's a home improvement license,
Okay.
which has absolutely no specification. It's just really cool.
So non-specific to pools then. Yes. All right. So join me at the table here. We're going to have the county executive have a seat, and we have the